Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, and test subjects of all ages. Welcome to the inaugural edition of We Watched It, So You Don't Have to, with Jammer and the Beef. A series where we seek out the worst in anime, movies, and TV and torture ourselves watching it so you can get all the plot with none of the filler. Today's subject for everyone's viewing pleasure is an anime that tops literally every list we could find for worst animes in existence. It is a glorious and majestic OVA known as Mars of Destruction, or Hametsu no Mars for you super elite weeaboos.
As far as we could tell, this is like rated number one worst OVA on the internet, and that's kind of like the collective group think about OVAs, so we were prepared. First aired in 2005, and watching it, I honestly thought it was a lot older than that. I guess that speaks for the quality or lack of quality of this visual novel feast.
I thought it was great.
The runtime is 19 minutes. Some might say that's 19 minutes too long. Some might say the 19 minutes never ended. Some might say, I want 19 minutes of my life back. I guess it depends. It was made by WAO World, was the name of the studio. And it was originally rated R. I did not know that, for violence and profanity.
What profanity?
I don't know. Thinking about it. Actually, I think rewatching this, the most said word is they scream the main character's name. That's like the most used dialogue.
So it's like every anime ever.
Yeah, in a way, to me, I think that's what makes this good. Is it's like a distilled anime. If you wanted to like just make every anime ever and make it in 19 minutes, whether it's an entire series or a movie, you could just watch this. Like if you,
It's got a lot going for it. Let's not lie here.
I think my overall impression, like when I finished watching it and I summed it up in one sentence, was that this feels like some high school kid's project. Like read it up in like one sentence.
Headless Lolly is best waifu.
Apparently, like this movie just gets right to the chase, right? Like just no build up at all. Just spaceship burns up, and then suddenly they're in Central Park, and there's young girls in swimsuits with our P90s shooting at puttymen, and the puttymen have mouth beams that just instantly blow off the head of one of the girls, like vaporizes her.
So Wednesday in Japan.
Yeah. And it's just the animation. I don't know. We'll probably just loop it here as we're talking about this scene over and over. It's like they just edited out her face. Like it just disappears and there's a red mist. And then her body like stiffly falls over. There's like no secondary animation. They just kind of like tilted the whole object out of the frame. And you don't even see it like fully fall out of the frame. And like the best part is they never name this person that dies like ever again, or do they mention her?
She's not even in like their scenes with like their dossiers on the employees when they show up. Yeah, she's like, nowhere.
Like 5 minutes later, they have the obligatory montage of this is how our elite police fighting force was made, and it goes through all the members, and she's not even mentioned. So
you don't want to be the new guy on this police force.
I'm wondering if
don't matter.
You don't get a name. You don't get a second of screen time. You just get your head vaporized. And
now, my problem with it is she got her head disintegrated by a laser beam. Shouldn't that have cauterized the wound and not sprayed blood everywhere? I mean, let's get some scientific accuracy here.
I've taken to affectionately calling them mouth beams, for lack of a better term. I think it's pretty accurate. They are mouth beams. And apparently they aim like stormtroopers, but when they hit, your head goes away. I kind of want to do a count of all the mouth beams fired in this movie and just have like a total of 16 mouth beams fired.
And then count how many actually hit.
At least one hit. It was a headshot.
Now, immediately after this poor little girl gets her head disintegrated, we get to meet the main character, Takaru. Is that how it's pronounced? I don't. It doesn't fucking matter.
It doesn't. His name doesn't matter.
But he's basically an extra from a Tron movie with a lightsaber. So every anime hero ever. So
yeah,
and then he goes in and sucks at fighting.
He's
Fun fact.
brooding male lead from high school who first fight out gets injured and then miraculously covers on his own 30 seconds later. Like, they didn't give him medical treatment. They just kind of laid him out in the slab, hooked him up to an EKG. They're like, he's dying. Oh, wait, no, he's better. And then everybody cried, and then everybody rejoiced. And forgot about the girl that got her head blown off the entire time.
Because she's not the main character, so she doesn't matter.
It's true. So,
and all of his fights basically go the same way, like through the entire movie. Is he just gets his ass kicked for like 2.5 minutes, and then just gets one lucky stab into the face of whoever he's fighting, and they instantly die or something? I don't know.
Worse than that. So there's recycled animation on top of it. He'll form his sword out to his right side, go to stab this like way out hook jab maneuver from the right. Somebody's arm gets grabbed, a bone gets broken, and then somebody gets stabbed. In fact, like, his fight scene in the start is reversed with the bad guy at the end. Like, the bad guy does the same maneuver to him that he did to the guy in the start.
Honestly, by the second fight, I don't think I was paying enough attention to even notice.
Final fight scene, it's pretty... Well, that's a story in itself, right? Like,
basically, Rita Repulsa's latest monster is attacking Angel Grove, and teenagers with P90s are the only thing that can stop it. And they don't do a good job.
How they're just wasting ammo, like nobody can hit anybody. And then at like 12 minutes, 50 seconds in, there's two upright girls and the upright monster, and then there's just a cut where he's picking up one girl by the ankle upside down somehow. Like, there's no transition. It's just like, how did he... What? They don't explain anything about him being the only person that can use this Mars suit because it's DNA. It's pretty much like there's 30 seconds where his dad's like, I made this suit and get in the robot, Shinji. And he's like, no, but I don't want to. And then he's like, well, I'm in it now. And that's the rest of the show.
Basically. The synopsis definitely gives more story than the actual OVA does, which isn't totally uncommon, I guess, when you've got OVA projects that are trying to take off and inevitably failing like this one did.
I think the girl getting vaporized at the beginning is probably the best meme from this show.
Yep. She is my new waifu.
She's your waifu.
There's not much more we can say about this.
We've kind of milked it dry, much more than the creators of the show did. But this is anime's OVA's magnum opus right here.
It's glorious.
You're not a fan of anime and you never watched it, and your friend is like, I just want to watch one to understand what it's about, and they recommended this movie.
Or you could recommend it to someone because you hate them. And you want them to suffer.
And you just sit there watching them watch it the whole time with a big grin on your face.
Well, thanks for joining us for this horrible anime. If you have any anime, TV show, movie, whatever in particular that you would like us to watch, leave a comment and we will get to it as soon as possible. We promise we will watch it no matter how bad it is. And don't forget to like and subscribe, because that is scientifically proven to be the best way to let us know that you like what we're doing.